Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to part 3 of our third arena run. As you saw in the last video, we got 2 wins, 1 loss. And we're gonna go ahead and try and wrap up this run. See what happens. If this is your first time watching any of my videos, welcome. If not, well, you just seen what happens. See what kind of opponent we get. Druid. We haven't faced any of these yet. Druids are actually fairly solid when it comes to arena. I mean, they have a 1 armor, 1 attack, which kind of like half of a warrior and half of a mage ability in there. Actually, it's kind of like a mix between mage and rogue, I would say, actually.
Job done.
We have an okay starting hand. We can frostbolt anything he tosses out to begin with. I've kind of had a feeling he was going to coin something out.
It's time for a little blood.
Definitely want to frostbolt that out. Or frostbolt that immediately. So, clear that.
Job done.
Wrap up our turn. Next turn, probably play Imp Master. Doesn't do a whole lot against him because he can just armor up like that and wipe out the minions, but since we know he's used his coin, yeah, we'll go ahead and just use Imp Master. Next turn, probably Sorcerer's Apprentice followed by Mirror Entity. Because next turn, you know, we might catch like we might wind up catching like a Chillwind Yeti or the like. Something at a 4-drop that's actually useful. So that kind of sucks actually, but I think that works. It worked out exactly how he wanted it to, which not a huge deal. If he has swipe, that can really suck, but also not a huge deal. Yep, I kind of had a feeling he was going to swipe. No biggie. Let's go ahead and play Scarlet Crusade. Nail him for 1.
Your magic shall not save you.
Yeah, that gives us a 4-3.
Save you.
Probably gonna go after that. Not a big deal. We have a Frostbolt in our hand. Frostbolt. Raging Worgen. Punch him for 3.
Job done.
Next turn we'll enrage Raging Worgen and hit him for 12. Unless he plays a taunt. We want to see, because we are facing a druid, we want to save Polymorph for like Ironbark Protector.
Gates are open.
Oof. It saves him a round against Raging Worgen. We are going to play Violet Teacher.
Where shall I strike?
That's getting really annoying. Odds are he's going to wipe out the Raging Worgen. That would be the only sane thing for him to do. Why would you do that? I don't... I'm extremely confused as to why he would do that.
You gotta be kidding me!
Oh well. I'll take a free punch you in the face for 8. He's probably gonna ignore, oh no, trade that. Okay. Need you our second polymorph. This is why we want to save them. For times like that. And unless he kills that, he's dead this turn. No matter what, if he tries playing another Iron Bark or anything with taunt, and he only plays one thing and does not kill that.
I wonder.
Okay, 3 damage. That's a start. I guess he had nothing better to do.
Well played.
Yeah, I guess not. That's GG. Well, that takes us up to 4-2. And just go ahead and jump right on into our next game. If we had not held on to that polymorph, we would have been in a lot of trouble there, which, you know, not a big deal. It worked out. I'm less scared of druids as a mage, especially knowing that I have 2 polymorphs, because, you know, druids tend to rely heavily on just a few very large creatures versus a whole bunch of littler creatures. Mages are good against either, but with our particular draft list, like the cards we got, we actually kind of got shafted. Yeah, we'll toss Big Game Hunter. Hold on to these acidic swamp ooze. And I think turn 1 we're just gonna mana worm, coin, mirror image.
Do you need a blessing?
Yeah, mana worm. Coined, mirror image. Yeah, we're tossing away one of our mirror images to the young priestess, but we can just fire blast the priestess next turn, leaving us with a 3/3 and a 0/2, and him with nothing. Doesn't look like he really has much. Ooh. Kinda feel bad for that. Unfortunately, I kinda understand why he played that, because against a mage, Wind Fury Dragonhawk is effectively a dead card, because I can just hero power it to death.
Your magic shall not
Just
save
gonna silence that. That's not a huge deal, though. So, since he silenced that, go ahead and toss that out. Run that in there. We're gonna mirror entity next turn because next turn, like turn 6 for a hunter, turn 6 and turn 7 are when their large creatures come out. So we're just gonna mirror entity, freeze that, and run in for 3. This means even if he plays giant taunt or anything like that, we get a copy.
Pass me that arc light spanner.
We get a 2/4 out of it. Not fantastic, but I really can't complain, to be perfectly honest. I'm guessing that's probably an explosive trap? So,
What to do? What to do?
here you go. Like this first, in case. If it's a freezing trap, it works in our favor. No, it's a snipe. So I fulfilled all the conditions that I've fulfilled every condition but snipe. Attacking one of his minions, attacking him. Ooh, I feel bad for that.
Hey, give me a minute.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Kinda feel bad for that one. But that's why we have Big Game Hunter. It's for exactly that reason. Please don't tell me you're gonna play the Houndmaster and okay. I'm gonna say if you played Houndmaster and made that a 5/5. No. No, we're not gonna do that. We'll however go like this. I don't really want to waste a polymorph on an Ironfur Grizzly.
I've got the beast in my sight.
Now, however, Blizzard is now a good option. I mean, good use of Big Game Hunter. I used mine to bait out. Oh. Okay. Blizzard is now absolutely the best option. I'm going to use his Ironfur Grizzly to take out that. So, what we effectively just did is completely, he blew his entire hand to empty the board. It's the thing that happened. That's why Mirror Image is kind of broken. It's considered bad-ish, but at the same time, it's cheap for 2 taunts.
For the crusade!
That.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I really don't think this is gonna go anywhere. I kind of feel bad for him at this point.
I let the dogs out.
Yeah. So, sadly.
Or die.
This is why hunters are generally not that good in arena, because they're heavily reliant on getting a bunch of cheap cost minions that just kind of that just rampage over the enemy, and he did not get a solid opening for that. So yeah, we're just gonna polymorph that, cast that,
Just like you.
that here, that there.
Or die.
And he has to wipe my board now. Unless he has, like, if he has explosive shot and he hits my raging ward, me. I've used both my damn. Oh, okay. Come on, draw. Another one of these guys. Alrighty. That is actually a good thing. So
Join or die.
he's dead though. Yeah. I almost screwed that up. Gets his golden arcane explosion, bringing us up to 5 and 2. I think this is where we were at last time. I think this is what we lost at with the last arena run. Still, let's keep going and see what we can't make happen. Wonder what we'll face this time. As you might have noticed, priests are really good in arenas. Paladins are considered one of the most solid classes that you'll, on average, do better with, because they have a lot of really good class cards, and like paladins are considered top tier.
You asked for it.
They're considered top tier. You know what? We're gonna hold on to all of this. They're considered the best arena class. Mages are considered second best. Main reason is mages are usually heavily dependent on getting their cheap, efficient class cards. And oof, ouch. Yeah, I don't know.
What to do? What to do?
We are gonna go ahead and use Mana Worm. Just Mana Worm by itself. Sorry, apologies for the stop there. I was originally, my plan was to throw Knife Juggler out, and then Mana Worm, Coin, Frostbolt. But I think Frostbolt, hit him for 2 is our best bet here. He's just gonna keep the damage to the face. Okay. Frostbolt. What's going on? Uh-oh. That's not good. Why am I showing as disconnected? is going on? Give me a few minutes, folks.
What to do? What to do?
Okay, not really sure what's going on. Modem and everything's showing that I have internet. Router showing I have internet. And apparently, my computer says that I do not. So, oh, playful sprites. That would explain it. And unfortunately, I think that means that, we automatically lose because we were disconnected, which is going to actually be a really irritating occurrence if that's what happened. So, I guess we'll find out. We'll wait for things to settle down and figure it out. Anywho, I guess I'll end this arena run another time. Thanks for watching.